The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now. Kevin, he's not the only one.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The three great shooters out there for them, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Fox, and it's Barnes in at the three slot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Fox. Puts up a three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Fox. Outside for Murray. No good on the three. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Even before his regular season debut, Davion Mitchell was grabbing attention.
Well, Davion was named the Co-2021 Summer League MVP, an honor that recognized his promise, but also a showing and signs of what he was going to do when he got into the NBA, and that was wreak havoc defensively on guards who don't like a lot of pressure.
Now here's Curry, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's not just the flair that Steph plays with, but the joy that he plays with that I love. Slicing apart the defense there. What a confident player.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Curry against Fox. Now here's Barnes. D right on him. For three, Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Warriors have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Poole against Mitchell. Now here's Poole. Wiggins passes to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Sabonis. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Fox. And he banks in the layup.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Kings trailing. It's stolen by Curry, and it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins outside. Poole against Fox. And yes, it's good.
And no lack of confidence from Jordan Poole on a floater like that.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
Here's Lyles. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
You're not going to throw Draymond Green off his game. That's his job to do it to you, staying focused there. He gets the contact and makes it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here's Herter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors leading by 4. It's stolen. And now Sacramento on the break. Monk with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. The shot by Monk is no good. The Warriors have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Now here's Wiseman. Covered by Lyles. Here's Thompson. Good. Nice job down low.
I like the confidence from Clay right there, showing off a little bit of the dribbling ability he has.
Sacramento's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 1:14 left in the first quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And the technical free throw is good. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Looney. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Now here's Lyles. Holmes setting the big for Lyles. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Holmes finds Monk. From 10 feet out. And Looney sends it back. Now here's Kuminga. He's defended by Herter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Monk is no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Yep, that one goes.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
The Kings trail by 15. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Curry, Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Green in at the center. Now Curry. After the missed three from Malik Monk. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
The 9-foot shot. Second shot opportunity. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 17. Inside. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it goes down 2 points. Wiggins has got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
First team foul.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Kuminga.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
Count that bucket. That's now 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Fox, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Shot on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Poole's got his second bucket of the night.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Curry, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Stephen working hard on the inside that time to get his shot.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
It's time for T-shirts.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Fox against Curry. Fox passes to Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Here's Monk, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Can they get it? That's good from Barnes on the assist by Fox.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Here's Curry. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Got that one up quick. Fox has got 5 now.
The awareness of Fox starting to come through here. You sag off him for a little bit, sticks the jumper.
Again, Golden State.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. They get it back. Murray, no good. Warriors have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Poole with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here's Barnes. The putback.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Golden State. Let's hear it for the Cowboys.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Monk. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Different look here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Looney comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole.
And this is a special player and might be a special night for Curry.
Mitchell outside. Offline with his 3. Here's Golden State. They're on a 20-7 run.
And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Well, totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Good on both.
And DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds, and get some assists. He's a weapon.
And the shot is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Curry against Barnes. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Barnes. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson outside. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal
And
foul.
sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with, you know, over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
Mitchell's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Wiseman. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And Wiseman looking more and more comfortable from that spot on the floor.
Mitchell against Curry. Now Barnes. Here's Holmes. And Wiseman sends it back. Sacramento again missing. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Curry against Fox. There's the pass to Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Curry through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got 26 points.
I don't know if Curry is in the first, second, or third ring of the circus, but those circus shots are looking pretty routine.
Sacramento again missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in.
Substitution, Jonathan Kuminga.
On defense, Sacramento. Thompson dishes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. And here is Kuminga. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Kings. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Green inside. Barnes on him. Shots good by Green.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
On the wing, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Thompson. Wiggins kicks to Poole. Now here's Kuminga. He's tightly guarded.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A pass to Fox. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles checked in for Murray. Kevin Huerter comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Davion Mitchell. And the Warriors also making a change. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Jordan Poole.
Huerter getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Puts it up from 12. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who score a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
Here's Monk after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Huerter, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Wiggins trying to free himself up. Count that one. Kuminga's got 6. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And they'll get another chance. Lyles with it. Now Green defending. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Lyles. The kick out to Fox. Now here's Huerter. Defended by Kuminga. The wide open look here for Fox. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Klay is pretty physical as an off guard and willing to go in there and take a bump.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Golden State also making some changes. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. Looney comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Curry subbed in for Kuminga. Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Back to Lyles. They need this. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Outside Curry. And Richaun Holmes gets the whistle that time.
Richaun Holmes.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
4 seconds left. And the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Rollins is out there with Moody. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Baldwin in at the small forward. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Rollins. And slam dunk by Rollins.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Mitchell against Rollins.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Medu passes to Bazemore. Sacramento moving it around. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Holmes setting the big for Davis. Driving to the basket. Holmes kicks to Mitchell. No good on the triple. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for Golden State. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The shot's good. Rollins got 10 points in just the second half.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Moody the pass to Baldwin. Shoots over Bazemore, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Davis. No good from outside. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Rollins the pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Metu. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Davis. Golden State also making some changes. Kuminga's come in for Baldwin. Wiggins comes in for Moody. And Poole subbed in for Rollins. Here's Kuminga. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Poole against Mitchell. He dishes it to Bazemore. Clock at 4. Here's Sabonis. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Poole against Mitchell. And Poole gets it to go.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Driving in, and Poole gets it to go.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Wiggins against Bazemore.
Golden State foul. Jordan Poole. Third personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Bazemore is an athletic player who continues to try to evolve his game. When he gets out into transition, that's when you're going to get Bazemore at his best.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Miles checked in for Sabonis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Mitchell. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in.
Warriors foul. Andrew Wiggins. Third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Already impressing at a young age, Kevin Huerter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for Barnes, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And the basket by Curry.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Monk with the ball. Wiseman picks him up. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here's Curry. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Curry's got 34.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Substitution for the Warriors. Draymond Green. Klay Thompson.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count it.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Looking to get it going. They get it back. Holmes gets to Monk. Passes it to Fox. Here's Monk. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take it.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.